said that the last one would be my last tutorial to end this, but something came over me and I thought I'll make this final last one video on tips on how to get better with this character and this game in general. So let's see. One, play people who can kick your ass bad, like really bad, if you're like just starting out, because they will abuse you for your habits. And if you think about why you lost, you would notice, oh, I noticed, he was getting a lot of damage every time I rolled, or I kept on approaching the same way and I got punished a lot and I didn't know what to do. Stuff like that. Pay attention to why you lost, and like every match if you can. Before you start a new match, you're like, oh, alright, I was taking too much damage off of this and that. Keep that in mind. But don't always think about the negative. There might have been some good things you were doing in a match that, caught your opponent off guard, or something that the character your opponent was playing couldn't do in terms of the matchup that you were punishing them for. So, keep that in mind as well. But always play people that, that can kick your ass to a point where you're gonna notice your habits and force yourself to try new things, new random things, mix up, what I was saying in the other video. And you can pretty much get off them habits, try other stuff and get better, start improving. So yeah, people that can kick your ass bad, pay them a lot if you can. If you know people on Wi-Fi that can kick your ass pretty bad, and you have a good connection with them, play them. You don't learn a lot from losing. I mean, bullshit. Oh my god, I need to sleep. You don't learn a lot from winning, because let's say you have a rolling habit and you fighting people that don't punish it, you're going to keep rolling because you're getting away with it, and you're mentally gonna think that oh, alright, I can keep doing this, I'll get away. If you fight somebody smarter and they're punishing you for your rolling habit, you're pretty much done, because you're getting punished for that. Now you don't know how to get away, you don't have any other options, the only options you have which is taken away from you, and you're screwed. So you learn a lot more from losing matches than winning matches. Don't beat up somebody that's not all that experienced and you think you're hot shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm good, I've done this, that. Because when you play with the big boys and they start kicking your ass, then you're gonna be stuck on stupid, like, okay, what the hell? So yeah, general tip, fight people that can kick your ass a lot, whether on Wi-Fi or tournaments. Also, going to tournaments a lot if you can. That'll help you get better. You don't even have to enter them, just play like top players or really good people. Play a whole different bunch of people. You'll learn different ways to think, how people bake, stuff like that. You'll get a lot more knowledge of the game and probably your character in general. So going to tournaments and playing a lot of people, it's always good. And when you're trying to get better and learning, don't have the mentality when you go into a match, oh, I have to win, I gotta kick your ass. Because when you're playing to win, a lot of the times you're not thinking of your habits or being versatile. You're going to use what you know, which in your current state is not really good, and you're not going to focus on, mixing it up, trying new things, seeing what works, what doesn't work. A tip, a smart person, or a quote that a smart dude gave to me once. It's see, what is it? Is to get it right, you have to get it wrong first. So keep that in mind. To get something right, you have to figure out, is it wrong or is it right? So you just, and right there I just lost this one. What's going on anymore? I'm tired of shit. But yeah, to get it right, you have to get it wrong first. So keep that terminology in mind, you know, you can, uh, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, going to a lot of tournaments that help you get better. Entering tournaments, even if you get your ass kicked, you get that last, you get the experience. Or at it again, play a lot of people in front of you. If you get your ass kicked in a tournament, just don't, you know, don't go home over there. Don't be salty. I mean, you're just starting out. This is how even top players, they got their ass kicked so many times. Freaking Mewtwo King and Melee, his morph. For him to get that good, he had to get his ass beat so many times. He has a lot of losses under his belt when he first started Melee. And he had to learn from, he stole his morph style from Korean DJ, I think Ken and Azin. He just said he just copied what they did, and from there you have the morph that started dominating. But yeah, you could, you know, learn from other people. Just, it takes a while, especially with this character, because you gotta protect your weaknesses hard, man. If you play stupid, even the worst characters in the game, even a matchup that you rate, that character can just go in on your ass, and you know you're done. And you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. So yeah, you know, utilize this training mode. Even though I'm doing random shit and I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like, you want to practice spacing, you know, do that. Space your moves. You know, practice spacing. Try to get as close to your opponent as possible without hitting them. So that way you can just, you know, jab them. If you want to practice spacing better, you can set them to walk and do retreating fairs. Try to space yourself without hitting your opponent with retreating fairs. You know, try to get as close to them as you can without hitting them. Yeah, I'm messing up right now, but that's the way to practice. If they run, no, if they run, they're gonna evade. You can practice how to bait habits. See? Good way to practice. You're gonna roll, pivot grab. You know, practice stuff like that. The way to utilize the computer. Do things like that. That's pretty much it. I mean, just abuse training mode if you can. If you got friends online, you know, you can play with them. You don't always have to play a match with them. You can just, let's say you want to practice hitting Meta Knight out of his tornado with forward air. You could just get a friend on Wi-Fi, have them tornado you and practice spacing forward smashes. You want to practice how to DI the tornado, have your opponent tornado spam you, go in tornado, and then just practice DI out of it. So you know what to do in that situation. You know, stuff like that. That's ways to practice. Practice certain situations, put yourself in there, work on getting out of it. Done. That's pretty much it. That tournaments, play people who, you know, are better than you. Play people who are on the same level as you. That could sometimes help. Practice situations like I just described. What else is there? Oh, like I said, within a match, when you win a match, if you win a match, just focus on why you won. Like, was it because you did something good, or was your opponent doing stupid things? They don't know how to deal with your stuff. You know, even when you win a match, there's always something wrong that you did in there that you could improve, you could have got better. So win or lose, but most importantly, when you lose, just think about, you know, why you lost. Why was I getting hit so much? What was I doing? Was I approaching the wrong way? Was he getting on my habits? Did I roll too much? Did I button mash? Did I jab twice too much instead of jabbing once to a grab? You know, just sit and think like, alright, this is why I lost, and then also think of the good things that you did. So when you go into the next one, I'd be like, alright, I'm not gonna do this. From now on, every time I did this, he always reacted to this. So I'm gonna switch it up and do something else to, you know, throw him off. And then all the good things that I did in the last match, you know, I'm gonna keep doing that because so far it seems to be working. You know, it seems to be, you know, alright, until he starts punishing me, then I switch it. You know, just that, whatever. Stuff like that, you know, just think, you know, pay more attention. But that's about it. Oh, I guess I'll just randomly throw this out there. For like camping in terms of Samus, when she throws out her Zera, what you can do, you can, you know, power shield it and then just go under her. But while she's in the air, you can glide toss and the turtle will hit her legs. Or you can just dash attack under her. Treat her the same way if you were dealing with a Campy Falco. Same shit, hit her under her legs. Toolings there. You can, you can power shield his Zera to like a jab. Or you can power shield and then go on with a new chair. If he's just spacing it, power shield it, and then like if he's there, then moving back, power shield it and then dash attack. If you time it right, your dash attack will hit him as soon as Toon touches the floor. Unless he tries to like double jump or something. I don't know. I'm too tired to get that deep into the situation. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think this will be my final video on this tutorial. Those are some pro strategies, whatever. Like I said, practice, man. Practice makes perfect. Matter of fact, practice doesn't make perfect. Cause you could practice for like, oh my god, and still mess up. Practice makes for less errors. Pretty much that way. So yeah, do that. Just practice a lot. Practice technical stuff. Abuse training mode if you can. Abuse your friends, both mentally and physically in a fight. You know, just beat their asses in matches. Put them in a situation that you like to practice, like how to get inside a camper, have them camp you and work on with your approach, yada yada yada, things like that. So yeah, that's about it. All I gotta say. If you're cute, you know, and you want my number, you can just ask for it. You know, I'll give it to you. My number is 1-800-GET-TURNIP. Yeah, so you know we could talk and you know we could do some stuff. Oh my god, I'm tired of shit. I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright, I'm done. Work hard, get better, and remember, this character is not easy. It takes a lot of work. If you're not willing to work that hard, go play a high tier. Play a better character. That way, you'll have a lesser struggle, get more wins, and you can feel like a big boy in the Smash community. You know, shit like that. Alrighty, Uncle Pete signing off. Peace.